In this video, me and 11 of my friends went deep into the Blue Mountains National Park to explore some crazy waterfall locations and encounter some awesome wildlife. Hope you enjoy.
It's actually, there's a trail apparently that goes up there. I want to go with something.
It's just the one of I'll better remove the pictures.
We're here! We just arrived here at Wentworth Falls Station. This is the starting point for our hike. Today, we have 12 people at the moment. Might be joined by a 13th. But we have 12 people. We're hitting the trail pretty soon. We've got a 16k day ahead of us, finishing up at the beautiful Ingar Falls. So at the moment, we're hiking through the streets of Wentworth Falls to get to the main lookouts, and from there we're going to take a fire trail out to the trailhead. And yeah, really hoping the waterfall at the campsite is amazing and running, because it's going to be warm. Morning. To Wentworth Falls lookout. Wow, this is insane.
Very nice. The park will
Wow, this is cool.
worried of leeches at the bottom.
How's it going? We had to turn around, the track's closed. So, taking a detour back by the falls, which should take us up. But I'm a bit worried because it looks like it connects to the closed track. So, hopefully at least that section of it isn't closed. So we've just connected with the fire trail that links us back to our original track. After this short detour, we're all very excited to get to the campsite and have that lovely swim, because we are sweaty. The sunscreen's running into my eye. We've just made it to the trailhead and we're finding a suitable spot to drop our packs and have lunch, because we are starving. Haven't eaten since 5:45 this morning. It's been a while. Chuck us. Here we go. Bacon and cheese rolls from Baker Delight. Yum. Food with a view. Look at that.
We just finished lunch. It's time to hit the trail again.
I believe so.
Up ahead, just in front of us, is the road we're linking up with.
Terrible. Don't break your ankles.
Taking a quick water break. On the track. We just set off from our water break. Only 6 or so Ks to our campsite. We're very excited. Can't wait for the waterfall. Hoping the waterfall actually is running as well. It's been quite dry recently. Tomorrow, I'm not certain on the availability of water at our next campsite. Hoping that we won't have to trek too far if we do need to get water. Are you excited for the water, Emma?
Yes, very. It's so hot.
It is quite warm. We are hiking in the peak of the heat at the moment. It's only 1:30ish in the afternoon, and the sun doesn't get any hotter than this. Here we go, Ingar camping area.
There's a water tank.
Yeah.
So we can fill up. That's a majestic waterfall, man. That way.
We've all touched down at the campsite, packing our stuff out. We're gonna go check out the waterfall now. The pool is massive. This is amazing. Look at that. The falls, beautiful. Oh, there he goes. Have a look at that.
Oh my god, my elbow hurts like a bum. Oh, it's so cold.
Oh man, that is so fun.
You're gonna have to hold me down.
Oh, back you!
Try and go like as close to the edge as possible. That's the way it's the deepest. Nice. Oh, God. Plot smarter.
Just finished up our hectic swim. That was so good. That was way better than I was expecting. I was expecting a small little pool, and that was huge with a rope swing too. Anyway, now we're headed back to camp. We're gonna get our tent set up and maybe start collecting some wood for a fire.
Oh, he's so roomy.
Give you a little campsite tour. We've got Kai staying in here. Joel and Arran are going to be relaxing in this one. Aaron's hurt his foot.
Do you want to see how swollen it is? Probably not.
Wow, that is a very swollen foot, Arran.
I might die out here. This could be my last footage.
Hamish is over there in the hammock. Julian and Kai are moving the logs over to the fire at the moment. Here we have Remy and Rex's tent. It's where Ash and Michael's practicing his golf swings. This is their tent here. Go, son.
It's too close.
So now that tents and everything are all set up, camp's looking nice. I'm gonna take this axe and go get some firewood with my lovely helpers, and we're gonna make a personal fire here to try and heat up this metal plate to cook our sausages on. We're gonna put our pan here and toast them up, and after that we're gonna get a ton of firewood for the communal fire that'll be going on tonight.
There she goes.
Bang!
Look at that.
Whatever you do,
Lovely.
do not copy at home. I have no shoes on, no eye protection, and no idea what I'm doing. But I'm alive still, so.
It could be bigger bird, but it's also when you get hot.
Yeah. And I have been sitting a hot
Gonna go filter the water now. We're all hot and sweaty, so it's gonna be another swim. But the plan is to swim close to the waterfall and then climb up and filter where the water's actually running nicely, because there's a lot of sediment in the pool that we want to avoid. Because I've got purification drops, but they don't do anything to remove sediment. Whereas the filters remove sediment, but after a while they get clogged. We gave up pretty quickly on the water filtering. All our water filters were so slow, and not to mention the squeeze bag burst at the seams. So we're going with Aquaprove here. So it only takes 5 minutes to cure it, and it can do 250 litres of water. So what I did was I popped a tablet in here, filled it up with water to the mark, and you give it a shake. And we're gonna do 4 drops in each of our bottles here. They're all lined up and ready to go. And it should be ready in 5 minutes.
No idea how much mine is.
Is yours this one?
I'm guessing around. It's gonna smell nice and smoky at least. Smoked water.
So we've got Aquaprove, and this was done with a filter before we got bored because it was taking so long. So taste test. Tastes like water. Now for the Aquaprove. Like, it's got a bit of a taste, but as far as I care, I'm not getting giardia, so I'm chilling. Yeah. So we've got the saucies on here, but they're not really cooking well, and we're worried about the handle of the pan because it keeps getting licked by flames, and it's made of plastic, so we don't want it to melt. So we're gonna go with the old cooker. Got the old gas mate set up here. Time to light it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna reapply bug spray.
Sausages are coming off. Sausage, tomato sauce, ready to go. Goon o'clock.
They got Hotel California and what I was saying that I don't remember. No, I do love some of the little stuff. Like that.
So we've just had a nice chill by the campfire. Couple drinks, a few snacks, you know, just a nice time. Anyway, we've all had a big day. It was 16 Ks today. Tomorrow's only 6, but there's a good amount of elevation, so we need a good sleep. The idea is to not leave too early, still enjoy the waterfall and the lake and everything like that. Rope swing as well. Anyway, wrapping it up for tonight. See you all in the morning.
For breakfast.
My God.
What? The bacon? That's perfectly fine.
Stop video!
So we packed up everything other than the breakfast equipment, because we're making that stuff at the moment. And the idea today is to get 6 Ks done to get to Murphy's Glen campsite. Arran, his ankle is unfortunately not better from yesterday, and so we're gonna see if we can get him to the campsite by splitting up his pack in all of ours. There's an extra 11 people that should be able to carry at least a kilo or 2 of his stuff, and that'll sort it out. But yeah, he's not in a good way, so we'll need to get him to the train station as soon as possible.
Could have been here earlier. I think that.
Emma and I have got our hot chocolates. Julian and Hannah are doing coffee. Ash and his friends are yabby hunting at the moment. They've got one of our pieces of bacon and they're just trying to catch a little yabby. For the fun of it, I guess. I don't think they have a lot of sustenance in them, but Michael's caught a massive yabby.
Do you want me to put the lid on?
Yeah. Wow.
I have no idea. Grab it. Good.
Can I get me? Yeah.
Yabby caught.
Eat your fork. Good peanut butter and jello.
Here's Mr. Yabby sitting in his pot.
Cheers.
Alright, let's go. Cheers.
Catch and cook, mate.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's actually not bad.
Alright, well we got a bit more. Currently the boys are trying to make some crutches here with some sticks that they've cut with my axe for Arran. Here are the crutches for Arran. We've duct taped one already using zip ties. This one's rope, so now we're going to duct tape it up.
Ooh.
How do they go?
Genuinely, this is gonna work.
So far. Everyone's just had a lovely swim. Water's all filtered, bags are packed. So we're just having some lunch before we go. Got our Baker's Delight bread rolls, our cucumber, and salami that I'm about to cut up. Cracker assembled. 6 Ks to go today. We're heading down to a creek and then we're going up to our campsite. And apparently there's a small waterfall about 750 meter walk from our campsite. So we're hoping to be able to get water from there. Otherwise, we will not be looking forward to hiking down to the creek again and then back up. And here we go, Bedford Creek. And the socks are wet.
It's cold.
That is so not.
Arran and Co have just made it down to the creek. There's the injured foot. Yeah, man. Double packing it up the hill. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a long 3 Ks.
32 is gonna be so easy, man. 6 kilometers. That's awesome.
It would have been.
So easy.
It would have been. Had a quick pack break. Woo, I am sweating rivers. Champions. Boom! We're on our last bit of elevation. 700 meters to the campsite. We're here at the turn off of the campsite, but it's not incredibly obvious. It's just between those logs there, whereas normally people might think to go through the road. So we left a big arrow, hoping that when Arran and his group come up, because they're piggybacking Arran, so they're going to be slower than us, they're going to see the arrow and know the way to go. Just made it to Murphy's Glen campsite. Oh, it's time to head to the creek. There's apparently a waterfall icon on the map, so we're gonna have a look and see if it's there. We're on the trail to the waterfall. It looks to be a sort of showerish trickle. Have a look at that. What a scenic waterfall.
We made it to the waterfall and now we are filling up the water. How beautiful.
Currently just kicking a spot free for our campsite. We've been joined by Sam.
There's enough tents to go like at least.
Just a case of beer. Here we go, chorizo on the pan. We're making a staple, chorizo and pasta and sauce, and we are very excited. This is the fire we've got going at the moment. Boys, it's trying to get a log cut in half. And there was a case of beers brought in by Aaron's mum and dad, who just came and collected him. Here we've got the chorizo pasta with the sauce ready to go, and I've got my spectators behind me. They're watching me eat. Currently taking a walk back to the waterfall. because Ash reckons it's going to be prime conditions for glowworms. It's a nice wet cave. If there's glowworms, that'll be a very magical experience. So we'll check back in when we arrive at the waterfall. So yeah, don't know if you can see any of these. I'm a little bit closer, try and show these glowworms better. And they look amazing. Heading to bed now, finally. It's really cool to see those glowworms. It's a 10k day tomorrow. It's 6 to the train station, 4 to the campsite. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's almost 9 o'clock. The idea is to pack up and get on the move by 12 o'clock ideally. We've done a little bit of tent pack up, but everyone's excited for a morning shower, so we're gonna go back down to the waterfall, have a bit of a wash, and then come back and do the rest. So here's our pancake mix. You gotta put water up to this line. It's already got the powder in it, and you just give it a good shake. Once you just gotta do big pancakes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Leaving right on 12 o'clock. 6 k's to the train station. And then 4 to the campsite at the bottom of Terrace Falls.
It's a pretty cool climb.
We're back on the road. It's taking us into Woodford, which is where we're catching our train. Most of the elevation's done, because at the moment we're just walking atop a ridge. So hopefully it's not too bad, because right now we are right in the middle of the midday heat. It is so hot. We've just made it to the train station. Whew. We're only taking it one stop to Hazelbrook.
Oh my god,
Just arrived at Hazelbrook station. Taking a short detour at the moment down at Cataract Falls. Gonna see what it looks like. That's pretty cool. Have a look at that.
Am I gonna shoot it? I reckon I should.
Guess what brand it's from?
La Fuma.
Oh yeah. It's not too bad. That is pretty cool. And so we've made it. It's very small and there's a lot of our tents. So everyone's gonna have to pack in real cozy. That should be all right.
Oh, wow.
Let's go check out this pool. See if it's any good. Wow. This is a crazy spot.
Whoa. Crikey, mate. There's a snake going for me. Look at him.
Whoa. Space is going to be very limited tonight. Emma and I have our tent set up. Hannah's doing hers here. But as far as other locations go, we've got a patch here once the bags move. And then maybe one over there and one over there. We're going to have to clear some. Here we go. Tonight's gourmet dinner. Chorizo, rice, and Chinese beef stir-fry sauce.
Oh, wait, this is crazy.
Julian just packed up his bag and left. Something to do with a CPR course for his job. And Sam and Hamish went to join him. This gizmo has been saving our fire.
A little bit bluish.
That's the bar now.
Oh yeah, another one. Oh, I see, yeah. So, some guys just showed up at our camp pretty late. Apparently they were just taking some night photos and stuff. Left us with some owl feathers from their hats and a couple spooky stories, but yeah, it was a very interesting interaction. You don't see many people out here, and apparently they were telling us this is a local explored area, and all the trails were made by locals, for the locals and for dogs as well. It's a dog walking park because it's not actually part of the Blue Mountains National Park. I'm going to be headed to bed now. Getting cozy in the tent at the moment. Everything's set up. And yeah, got the rain cover on just in case it rains, because we're in a pretty humid, rainforesty type area. Very different to our previous campsites, but hopefully it doesn't rain. And in the morning, pack up and head home.
Good morning. Last night's sleep was pretty nice, actually. It was a good thing we had the rain cover on, because it did rain a little.
It's the last morning and all my stuff's packed up, so we may as well enjoy the lovely river here. Gonna go for a swim. I think this is one of the most scenic swim spots I've ever seen in my life. That is gorgeous. Going double pack again. Emma's not feeling great. It's swim time. Oh yeah! All good. That's a heavy one, eh? Oh, it's not too bad. Just made it back to the fire trail and we got reception. And it turns out Arran has broken his ankle. Clean break. So he's gonna need surgery, unfortunately. Finally made it back to the road. It's a bit sad to think that the hiking trip is ending after these lovely 3.5 days, but all good things must come to an end. We've made it to the train station. That was an awesome hike. It wasn't as scenic as my usual ones. There weren't as many lookouts and views and things like that, but it was really lovely to just be able to swim at every campsite. and just, yeah, the access to the water was supreme. This was a lot of fun. Don't know if I'd go with as big of a group next time. Made a lot of things hard to organize, but that's all right. Everyone had a blast, and hope you guys enjoy this video. See you in the next one.